Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video comparing real Sakura Microns to fake ones. And I love these fine liners and markers. I've used them a lot. I have a lot of them. But I don't love the price. They can get kind of expensive. The last ones that I bought was 8 of them on Amazon for $15. So that's a little right at close to $2 per marker. And I thought, why not see if I can get them a little bit cheaper? So on AliExpress, I found some they were, at the time that I purchased them, they were $1 a piece. I think now they may be a little bit more, but they're still cheaper than what you can find on, Amazon or your normal retailers. So I bought a selection of these from AliExpress, and I was curious to see if they compared to the real ones or if they were complete knockoffs. So let me grab 2 of the same size. Let's go with this one. We've got a 2 and a 2. So if you look at them, let's see if I can get this to focus. I mean, they look identical if you look through the barrel. I mean, even down to identical barcodes. But as I looked at them a little bit closer, there actually are differences in them visually. And there's 2 that I have seen, and they're very small. And unless you're really looking for it, you wouldn't really pay any attention. But on the AP symbol, the one from AliExpress is on the top. And it says conforms to ASTMD 4236 only in the US. Now the real one just says conforms to ASTMD 4236, but it does not say only in the US. It's kind of odd. The other difference that I've seen is in the description that's on the barrel. The English description is the exact same. Let's see if I can line them up. There we go. The English description is the exact same. Micropigment ink for waterproof and fade-proof fine lines. However, I don't know all of the translations for all of these languages, but I do know Spanish. And the Spanish is different. On the one from AliExpress on the top, that translates to micropigment water-based ink formula. Now the real Micron on the bottom, the Spanish there, translates to micropigment ink for a fine stroke resistant to water and light. Completely different descriptions. So the English is the same, the Spanish is different. The other languages may be. Like I said, I don't know those other translations, but I just thought that was interesting. So there are a few very subtle differences. The other difference is, and I don't know that the camera will pick it up. Probably not. But on the number on the end, the real one, which is on the right, the black behind the number is darker than the fake one. And the camera's not picking it up, but if you look at it in person, you can tell a difference. So there are some cosmetic differences. Do they perform the same? Are there differences there? That would be the next question. So let me move these out of the way. And I'm gonna grab, I've got 3 that I have the same size in the real ones and the fake ones. See, I've got an 8, a 2, and a 5. Two, 8, oh no, and a 1, not a 5. Okay. So this is just a watercolor paper pad, and I'm using watercolor paper because I thought the texture would help to see if there are any differences as far as the smoothness when you're writing. So let's test this out. We've got the 01. We're gonna do one. So 1, 02. And the 8. On this one, I'm also gonna just do a few little doodles here, and we're gonna test how these hold up with highlighters over them. And again, I don't know how well the camera is going to pick this up, but I'm hoping that it will. So here we have our different pens. And when you first look at them, they look similar. And these are not dried out. I've barely used these, and they're not skipping any. I mean, the ink is consistent, but it is a lot lighter. It's not nearly as black as the Micron ink. And you can even tell it here in the 01, the 02. Like I said, the camera may not pick it up very well, but you can see it for sure in person. And on the 08, you should be able to tell that on camera as well. It's a lot more pigmented. That the black is a lot more solid on the real Micron versus the fake one. So give this a few seconds to dry. And got some zebra mild liners. I'm just going to go over each one just to see how they do with highlighter. So it looks about the same. They smeared a little, but I may not have given them quite enough time to dry. So really, when it comes to performance, the difference you can see is that the Microns are more pigmented. The ink is darker. It's more bold, even with your very fine lines, versus the ones that AliExpress sells. So even though they look the same, almost, and you would think that there's not really a difference between them, there are a few differences, like I said, cosmetically. And the more important thing is that there is a difference in how they write and how they perform. So AliExpress, $1, Amazon, almost $2, but you're definitely getting the better quality with the real deal. And these are definitely not genuine Microns. Just in case anyone was curious. Just a little FYI for the day. And that's it. I will see you guys soon.